Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Elise, but you might know me as Stamprgrl. Today I'm giving a little bit heads up of the last few days of the giveaway hop for Stamp Anything. I am super excited to say that I am guest designing for this hop for Stamp Anything, and it is an Instagram hop. So you'll see me color it here, but the real giveaway hop is going to be in my Instagram account. So I'll leave information in my description below. There are amazing giveaway prices. And this, even though this started on Saturday, July 13th, if you haven't catch up with it, you still have until July 20th at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and to make sure that you get your name in there. There are tons of prizes. There is just coin purses, the lunch fly. If you don't know what lunch fly is, you gotta figure it out because they are amazing. There's also the amazing theme makeup palette from and the Hop Digis. There's just with $200 in prices to be won. So you want to get your name in. Okay, so let's get going. I decided to pick Lemon Meringue, and I do have the digital image. This is what my inspiration is. This is the very early 1980s look of Lemon Meringue. And what I ended up doing is I removed the eyes in my Photoshop to just have a different look for the eyes, because I wanted to have her, at first I wanted to have her look up like she is in this picture, but then I decided to go completely different. I am starting with these markers. These are Master Touch alcohol markers by Hobby Lobby, and I actually got the yellow set for two reasons. One, they were on sale. They were like clearance. And second one of the yellows in that package, it's a package of 5. You only see 4 here. It is a fabulous like highlighter neon, and you know how I feel about neon. So I started with a medium color for the lines and then the lighter color for the inside of her little meringue top of the hat. And then now I'm going to work on the hair. And I am sorry, I am covering a little bit here. Hopefully you'll see better in a little bit. I'm just going around the edges and then doing some extra curls in the middle with my second to darkest color. And then here I'm coming with my medium color and just filling out on the blank. And I love the way that looks. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side of the hair and on the top of the hair. So very important to know that the way I color with markers is where I go not very, I don't do like 3-4 different color blendings. I usually do 2 to a maximum of 3 colors, and then my highlights, my lowlights, my medium tones, and all of that, I bring it with watercolor pencils. Yep, you heard it right, watercolor pencils. So the way that the alcohols, of course the alcohols are not going to mix with my watercolors because there's 2 completely different mediums, okay? So, and the watercolor pencils, they just work beautifully in a gliding way on top of the alcohol markers. As you can see, I am trying to follow the coloring of my inspiration image, with the center of her dress being a little bit of a darker yellow. And then I don't know if you noticed that the majority of her dress is like a lighter yellow, but with this beautiful polka dot design that I decided that I am going to do. And I am going to make them, making sure that they kind of look like fabric. So they like, there are sections where this circle is kind of hidden because there's a fold in the fabric, and that's the way I am going to color it. And then again, I'm gonna add my low lights, highlights, and medium colors with my watercolor pencils. This girl is like this little doll. It's super easy to color because the your palette is very small palette. So you really only need a good 4 yellows and maybe a green or two. You can even have only one green and add one of your yellows to your green to make it more lemony green. But that's about it in your colors for the skin. It's as simple as that. So I really truly love working on lemon meringue. So why lemon meringue? We have the option of having mint, having apricot, or having lemon meringue. The reason I picked lemon meringue is because lemon meringue was, and probably still is, my big sister's favorite. When we were little, I had a strawberry shortcake and she had a lemon meringue, and these were like little baby dolls. So it was not the teeny tiny small plastic, it was a baby doll, and you would press the tummy and it would blow kisses, and the kisses were in the with the smell of whatever the fruit it was. So strawberry shortcakes, it smelled like strawberries. Lemon meringue, it smelled like lemon. And my mom still have them, and she says that, I don't know, what, 30, 40 years later, they still have the kisses that blow out. It smells beautifully. So I immediately thought, you know what, I'm gonna make this one. My sister is staying with me at this point for my birthday, which is awesome. And I decided I was gonna give her this card as a little thank you card. So she did not know that this card was for her while I was coloring it. And she is right behind me while I'm coloring this card. So it's kind of like a little sneaky, but I loved every part of it. I decide to add the detail of the stripes on the leggings. And if you did not live in the 80s, you do not know what going everywhere you had to have, like striped leggings. This was the thing. So I love that these girls have the little striped leggings because it just reminds me of just those times. For the eyes and her skin, so for the skin, I'm going to go with alcohol inks, alcohol markers too. But for the eyes, and I end up using my watercolor pencils, and you're gonna see a huge oopsie. I get so distracted because I'm talking to my sister in the back that when I am coloring her face, I color part of her eye, the white and the color of the eye, with the skin color marker. And to me, that was a huge oopsie. And that's where I decide, oops, I better have her looking this way instead of looking the other way. But you know what? Errors and little oopsies like that are normal. Don't worry about it. Don't freak out. Just think of how you can modify what you're doing at that point to make it work. Okay? I'm going to put a little bit of music, and I will let you just watch while I color, and then I'll be back with some more notes. as you've noticed, I am leaving the eyes to dry up a little bit because I did use watercolors before I put my highlights on the eyes. And the highlights on the eyes, the white highlights, it's always what makes the eyes just literally pop up and come to life. So I'm adding my little highlights with my Artisa white gel pen. I believe this is a 0.6, and then it isn't until the end that I'm gonna create two little rounds for the eyes highlight, and I believe I also color the outside of the eye with the white. I am using the magnetic art pencil to add details with my 000 Princeton paintbrush. Oh, this paintbrush is my favorite, if I have to tell you the truth. Now, I don't know why, I feel I can make my highlights way better on the outside of the eye if I have my image upside down. And then for the circles, I always want it to be facing, and you want to make an exact copy from one to the other. Remember, make sure that you join us in our Instagram hub for some great prizes. And don't forget, don't leave your crafting for tomorrow. Start today. Bye.